Room, the Georgia Department of Corrections is investigating the deaths of two inmates at Valdosta State Prison. Officials say Antavious Bailey died Sunday, June 21st, and Stephen Bryant died Tuesday, June 23rd. In both cases, the causes of death are still undetermined. Their bodies were turned over to the county coroner and are expected to go to the GBI crime lab for autopsies. The GDC Office of Professional Standards is also investigating both deaths and say no additional details are available right now.
From 2000.
No, 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 no. All right, so what we're going to do right now is this. Rest in peace to Antavious Bailey, man. Another unfortunate unaliving has taken place at Valdosta State Prison. So the first thing I'm going to do is shouts out to Tiffany Johnson at Georgia Prisons Exposed. That's where I got this information from. And if you haven't, go ahead and slide on over to Facebook and subscribe to that page. Let's see. Let's go with all comments and see if we can get some intel. So somebody says my nephew was killed there December 31st, 2024. There's a lot of unaliving going on at Valdosta State Prison. We're going to cover Valdosta State Prison very shortly here. Who killed him? I'm sorry for his family's loss. This is heartbreaking. Prayers, prayers, prayers. Um, prayers for his family. Praying for his family, sending prayers, prayers, deepest condolences, prayers. So, I'm just gonna ask this question, cause I lost my dad on July the 10th and of last year. So we about to creep up on and the 1 year anniversary. So I just be wondering when people be like prayers, what what you praying for? What do that mean? Is it just something we just be saying? I'm sorry. Condolences, Miss Tiffany. They released the list of deaths of May. A close friend, loved one passed, and the family is getting run around as usual. Okay. I knew dude when I was at Valdosta. Didn't know him personally. Just knew he worked in the hole. Damn, little buddy. Georgia prisons, they playing Mortal Kombat in real life. No, facts. Why hi, cousin? Um, condolences. Rest up, my bro. Rest in peace. Tay was cool. Now, from my understanding, he was from Rockdale County. My sincere condolences, family and friends of Tay Bailey. So sorry for your loss. Uh, mm, 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 mm. All right, so now there is going to be a fasting and prayer. July, oh, I already missed. Oh, July the 5th through the 11th. 6 to 3, water on. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right, so I think I'm gonna slide to the videos. Oh no, let me get my 2 cents first. Here's my 2 cents. Of course, I like to rub my pennies together. Okay. I think that today isn't about glorifying prison. Today isn't about games. Today isn't about politics. Today is about human beings. First of all, rest in peace to Antavious Bailey. Regardless of what a person has done in life, once they are in the state custody, that human life still has value. Families still wait on phone calls, and mothers still pray. Children still hope, and fathers still cry. Human beings are not disposable. Some people think, you know what, let's just go to the videos, bro. I don't know what that is right there. That's starting to piss me off. Yeah, don't do that. All right, let's get to to the nitty gritty. What's going on at Valdosta State Prison? So, okay, so here's my 2 cents right now. Is an intricate plot on the have-nots from the haves. They don't really care about us, and I don't know what the ultimate plan is, but mark my words that there is a plan into place. They're not allowing these many people to be unalive and not having a end game, or maybe it's just the death. This is fucking ridiculous to have so many deaths taking place inside of the Georgia Department of Correction. It's beyond me, and I get depressed creating the content. I try to report on other things, but these are the things that get views, and I still have bills to pay. I wish I was reporting that recidivism was reduced, or the amount of deaths in the Georgia Department of Correction was not increasing, that it was decreasing. But it's not. It's just increasing. It's gonna be more. It's a bloody fucking summer. It's gonna be a bloody winter. It's just up, and it's nobody killing us but us, cause we too fucking real, and we too street, and we stand on business, and we afraid of the white man, and that's why we kill each other. That's the truth. We're afraid of the white man. We're afraid of the white man. We're afraid of the oppressors. We're afraid of those who incarcerated us, but we're not afraid of each other. So we kill each other. That's the truth of the matter. That's how life works. That is the kit in the caboodle. That's what the fuck is going on. I'm sorry. We too cowardly to stand up against the real motherfucking oppressor. So we just kill each other. Yeah, we just kill each other. I'm sorry. And this is no disregard, because I have white brothers who pass away too. Hey, people have been written off, whether it be of a particular region that you're from, or class. But if you go to jail, they don't care nothing about your life. They'll let you vandalize and brutalize each other. It's ridiculous. So I don't want you to listen to what I'm saying and think that, oh, he has a hatred for a particular race of people. No, man, I have a love for humankind. What I see the majority of is this, and I will address this head on. In these United States, African Americans are the minority based on the numbers that are presented to us. But then we're the majority inside the prison. And then that within itself you should understand that you've been targeted. You're not that bad, bro. Like, it's shit that's introduced into your community, into your neighborhood, bro, that prompts you to act and move the way that you do. I say this from a person who has drunk the Kool-Aid. I've broken the law, and spent 10 years in chain gang. And it wasn't until I was there that I realized the buffoonery that was going on. But this crock of shit that's going on right now, man, it's scary, because these youngers don't care nothing about cutting you up and sticking you up and recording it to let the world see. So I'll never run out of content, but I wish I did. I wish it was nothing else to report on. And there was a time inside chain gang, bro, that they weren't having it. I was there in the time where Tony Turpin was in charge, or Major started with O. Man, they would kick you in your ass, man. Oh, they walking around with this on and that on. Man, they wasn't going for none of that. And I don't know if it's the gang culture or what. I do think if y'all could get them cell phones about the chain gang, more people would be alive. The cell phones are killing people. All right, let's go to Valdosta, man. That's my 2 cents. So, don't take my comments and think that, oh no, he's on some racist shit. No, that's not what I'm on. But what I am understanding is that, in large amounts, we are dying. Humans are dying, and it's not cool. I'm black, so I understand that the majority of the people that's locked up is black. The majority of the people that's dying is black. The majority of the people that's killing the people that's black is black. Shit's weird to me. I'm sorry. It's weird. All right, let's go to Valdosta. That ain't it.
New at 6, a Valdosta State Prison warden has been terminated after only working at the prison for 16 months. That's according to the Georgia Department of Corrections.
WALB News 10's Mackenzie Petrie joins us live in studio with how the prison has seen several challenges under his management.
Yes, Warden Ralph Shropsphere was terminated Monday, July 1st for unprofessional conduct. And according to Georgia Department of Corrections, they will, quote, not be commenting further as the dismissal is a personnel matter. Shropshire began his position as the warden of the prison March 1st, 2023. Since becoming warden, several inmates have died, including 37-year-old Melvin Towns, and several officers have been fired. Just this year, Operation Skyhawk, a months-long investigation into contraband at GDC facilities, effectively shut down a multi-state criminal enterprise that included inmates and staff at the Valdosta State Prison and others. 5 employees within the prison were arrested while investigating Operation Skyhawk, with charges that include conspiracy to commit a felony, sexual assault by persons with authority, trading with inmates, violation of oath, and other charges. I have reached out to the Georgia Department of Corrections to see if there will be an investigation into Shropshire's unprofessional conduct and to see who will be acting in replace of the terminated warden. As always, we will provide you guys with updates as they become available. In studio, Mackenzie Petrie, Carla Quinlan, back to you. The of a Valdosta State Prison inmate who was killed over the weekend is speaking out. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mackenzie Petrie. Cynthia Stone says receiving this news broke her heart like it would any other mom, as she hasn't seen her son since he was arrested last October. Stone says her son was serving time for a probation violation. According to Georgia Department of Corrections, 37-year-old Melvin Towns was pronounced dead April 21st around 1 p.m. Officials say they don't know the cause of death at this time, but the death is being investigated as an apparent homicide.
It's hard because they're not going to get away with this. It's not right. It's not right. He was a gifted son. He always showed that he's concerned about family. He would give his last. He would do anything for anybody.
Georgia Department of Corrections stated, quote, the body was turned over to the county coroner and will be transported to the GBI crime lab to determine the official cause of death. The death is being investigated by the GDC's Office of Professional Standards.
I heard they don't fuck with me.
Oh shit.
No. That's not what we doing. Maybe they'll let you see it because it's blurred out, but I don't need that. But he's definitely about to assault that young man. He getting up out of there.
At 6, we now know multiple inmates have assaulted a Valdosta State Prison correctional officer, leaving him with serious injuries. Now, that attack happened on Wednesday afternoon, and the Georgia Department of Corrections says the officer was assaulted with a homemade weapon. They say they're still investigating to find out exactly what happened, which offenders assaulted the officer, and if they'll face any additional charges.
The GDC issued a statement that reads in part, quote, GDC staff work diligently each and every day, ensuring our commitment to safe and secure facilities. The GDC does not condone this type of activity, and anyone who participates will be held accountable and presented for prosecution to the fullest extent of the law, end quote. Now, while this correctional officer is in the hospital suffering non-life-threatening injuries.
2017, moments before prison break.
Putnam County 911.
We have a GDC bus. The officer has been shot.
Ricky DuBose and an accomplice killed 2 Georgia Department of Corrections officers, escaped a prisoner transport bus in Putnam County, and went on the run, leading law enforcement on a multi-state manhunt.
Oh, man, there's somebody going on high-speed train.
It was a non-stop 72-hour crime spree until they were arrested.
Putnam County Sheriff Howard Sills says officers finally caught the pair in Tennessee and brought them back into Georgia custody. Dubose was sent here. The
Immense and
According to the GDC, that inmate's name is Sinwan Harmon.
Skyhawk, with charges that include conspiracy to commit a felony, sexual assault by persons with authority, trading with inmates, violation of oath, and other charges. I have reached out to the Georgia Department of Corrections to see if there will be an investigation into Shropshire's. The of a Valdosta State Prison inmate who was killed over the weekend is speaking out.
She got the same outfit on. Hold on.
The of a Valdosta State Prison inmate who
New at 6, a Valdosta State Prison warden has been terminated after only working at
into Shropshire's unprofessional conduct and
I'm sorry, I just had
the of a Valdosta State Prison inmate who was killed over the weekend is speaking out. Good evening, everyone. I'm Mackenzie Petrie. Cynthia Stone says receiving this news broke her heart like it would any other mom, as she hasn't seen her son since he was arrested last October.
You done seen that shit on all these TV shows. Because they just don't want to listen. And see, right then, where we start messing up in. You know what I'm saying?
It is August 4th, it's Tuesday, August 4th. Time is 1:12, as they say on the clock out there. You probably can't see it, so I'm going to try to zoom in on the clock out there. I can't get a good view of the clock, so I'm going to show you the time. That's the best I can get on the time. But yeah, this is what's going on for us today. Fortunately, I have no sink. Some pressure. Toilet is not flushing. Sink is not working. They have cut the power off. They have cut everything off. We have no power in here. Like that.
I'm recording. Real more shit, man. That's why more bodies, man. Nine more bodies right now, man. That real more shit, man. G up in the building, man.
So I want to send my condolences to the family, the friends, and everyone who loved Antavious Bailey. Whether you knew him personally or only learned his name through social media, there's one thing we should all agree on. A human life has value. Tonight isn't about politics. What the fuck is this shit? Bad, y'all. I had prepared me something. I don't know. That's not what I prepared. Oh, man. Oh. All right. Here it is. 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 Every now and again, life hits you upside the head with a reminder that the streets don't love you, and prison don't either. See, somewhere along the way, we started confusing survival with success. We started confusing being feared with being respected. We started confusing prison stories with life goals. And somewhere in that confusion, we forgot that every obituary belongs to somebody's child. Today we say, rest in peace to Antavious Bailey. I don't know every detail surrounding what happened, and I'm not here to manufacture a narrative. The facts belong to the investigators, and the truth deserves patience. But what I do know is another family is motherfucking grieving. Another mama got a phone call she never prayed to receive. Another seat at the table is empty. Another birthday on the come around that somebody ain't celebrating. See, we get so caught up in debating gangs, politics, who run what prison, who got ranked, who did what, that sometimes we overlook the obvious. A human being is gone, and if that don't move your spirit, then maybe we've been desensitized a little too long. See, excuse me. My issue is I try to look for the root of the issue. And it looks like the gangs are the root of the issue. But then I started looking at the root of the gangs. That's why I interview so many gang members on my other channel, Best Day of My Life. That's why I openly talk to people who are incarcerated, previously incarcerated, and some people on their way to chain gang. Because I'm trying to find the understanding. But one conclusion I will come to, and I'll share it with you, and then I'll move on. In regards to gangs, I think that gangs look like the blacks are in control. But there's no way possible that I believe that you hate yourself that much. I think that the gangs have been manipulated by the powers that be, the oppressors, the pink toes, and I think that they strategically, by way of reinforcement and negative fuckery, have forced us to dislike ourselves. And people be like, "Oh, you always blaming such and such, such and such." Hey, man, once you start doing your homework and you start actually paying attention to the patterns, COINTELPRO, mass incarceration, slavery, discovering America, and the defunct public education system, recidivism, and what actually happened if people start breaking the fucking law. The economy crushes. It's crushed. You got to have people to break the law. Prison has replaced slavery. That's my 2 cents, man. I'm out. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Rest in peace, bro.